We are just getting started. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you for coming to our tenure reception. This is a really important night. It's a reflection of years, 4 years of very hard work and focus and concentration. And we're just so happy that you're here to celebrate with us tonight, the faculty who are being promoted for tenure. And so to kick us off with a warm welcome, I'd like to introduce you to or reintroduce you to the president of our board of trustees, Dr. Cynthia Reiss.
Good evening, everyone. It is so wonderful to be here. I really wish that we could do this in person, but this is the second best thing, and I think we've become masters at this. But I have to tell you that it is such an honor to deliver opening remarks for such an important and celebratory occasion. As we all know, tenure is hard won, as Dr. Siri had just said a minute ago, 4 years of incredible work. It's accomplished with great effort, and I commend each and every one of you for reaching this incredibly significant milestone. The work you do is incomprehensible. It is so important. You're in the classroom, opening our students' eyes. You are witnessing their transformations in your moment when that just goes off in their mind, right? And you are broadening their futures and really changing their lives. That is incredible. As one of my mentors at Harvard had said once before, educators do the work of angels. They really, really do, and you all do. And being an educator is at once a great obligation and a great responsibility, but also, as you know personally, incredibly gratifying. So on behalf of the board, all I can say is congratulations. We value your work and we look forward to the many lives you are going to transform. And just one last thing, and of course, I would be absolutely remiss if I did not also acknowledge the department chairs, the departmental tenure committees, and all those who have mentored you along the way and who made possible this recognition process. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I look forward to seeing many of you in action as the years go on.
Thank you so much, President Reiss. And also, we want to make sure that we thank the current tenure review coordinators. As President Reiss just stated, it's a collective effort to bring faculty to this point. And our faculty tenure review coordinator facilitator for Berkeley City College, Gabe Weiner, for College of Alameda, Rochelle Olive, for Laney College, David Mitchell, and for Merritt College, Mia Kelly. And so can we give them a round of applause too for helping out with all the tenure track faculty over all the years that they've been serving us. So next, please, we'll hear a few words from our interim chancellor, Dr. Carla Walter.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Brown. I really appreciate being able to be here with you today. And like we all know, this is not the preferred venue, but it's a venue that we can come together in. And if I was there with you, I would just raise a glass to you and maybe an elbow bump in these days. It's just really wonderful to have this come to pass for you. As a person who's been through a tenure process and succeeded, I know the feeling, and there's just this wonderful feeling of, oh my God, I made it. Thank you. So I want to extend my thanks to you for sticking with us. And I'm really glad that you've chosen our colleges to be your home, where you provide your expertise to our learners and you help them along their path. That's what we do, is we educate our students and we help them to have better lives. And we couldn't do that with you all. So I also want to thank Dr. Brown for leading the academic affairs and student success areas, along with all the other people that help make this tenure process possible. And, the presidents and everyone else. We can't stop thanking enough people as we go through this. And I want you to know that I'm very grateful for what you do every day, and I appreciate it deeply. So thank you and congratulations.
All right, thank you, Chancellor Dr. Carla Walter. Tonight we have a few people speaking that are really important, representing the faculty leadership, and then we will start to honor our newly tenured faculty. So please welcome President of the Peralta Federation of Teachers, Jennifer Shanoski. Is Jennifer present? Okay, maybe actually, we'll come back to her. And what about, let's see, if the District Academic Senate President Donald Moore is here. Okay, that's a little bit odd. Oh, here he is, there he is,
Oh,
there
there
he
he
is.
is.
Okay, good. Donald Moore, are you ready to
I
say a
didn't
nice
have, I didn't have my mute or my video on. So anyhow, welcome everybody and congratulations to all of you from COA and from BCC. So I see Mike Orkin there. Mike.
Hi, Donald.
Yeah, I know that this has been 4 difficult years. Most people go, oh no, it's so easy and blah, 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 blah. And what happens is that no matter what, you always have these concerns as you go through your process and getting into your 3rd year and understanding that, oh, all I have is just another semester to go, and so it's that relief. And so I really want to congratulate everybody and welcome to your tenure. And we look forward to working with all of you. Thank you very much. That's it. Bye-bye.
Thank you, President Moore. And next we have the PFT President, Jennifer Shanoski.
I'm so sorry. I had this on my calendar for 5:30 and then I saw something else that said 6, and so I'm late. I'm so sorry.
No, you're right on time.
Thank you so much. On behalf of the Peralta Federation of Teachers, AFT Local 1603, your union, your faculty union, I'd like to congratulate the 6 of you who are being awarded tenure this year. Tenure is really a major professional and personal achievement. And I commend all 6 of you for the hard work and your persistence that you've shown in getting here tonight. It's really an honor to stand beside those who, like you, have committed your lives to education. As teachers, our rewards are often invisible, and sometimes they come months and weeks and years down the line. But it's really a pleasure to celebrate you tonight in this public forum. PFT sincerely hopes that you will become or remain active with your union. As tenured faculty working in public higher education, you're part of a select, noble, and endangered professional order. With both unions and public education under constant attack, these are challenging times for everyone in our line of work. Even here in progressive California, home of the historic master plan for higher education, public higher education is constantly under attack and constantly being dismantled. And tenure is one of the favorite targets of those who seek to reshape higher education according to the whims of the marketplace. I hope you'll use the protections of tenure to pursue bold new approaches to educating our students and also to embark in daring new fields of scholarship. I also hope you'll take advantage of your privileged status to advocate for yourself and your colleagues in the most energetic and fearless of ways. We need your voice and your influence in our constant struggle to support the community college district that we call home. Thanks, and again, congratulations to all of you. And here's where I'd give you a bottle of champagne and a t-shirt if we were in person, but we're gonna have to wait and do that soon once we're all together again. So congratulations.
All right. I was wondering where the champagne was.
I have a bottle for each of you, I promise.
Yes. Thank you, President Shanoski. Normally, this reception is in person and it's in the boardroom, and we have lots of food and family are able to come, and it's really a joyous time. And I'm glad that we're enjoying ourselves here tonight too, in spite of the fact that we're on Zoom. But we also have a gift for all of the newly tenured faculty. Because we couldn't have a buffet, we're sending you all Uber Eats coupons so that you can enjoy a buffet of your own at your house. And we're also sending you the actual certificates so that you can frame those and put them up on your wall. Because as everyone has mentioned tonight, this is a very monumental moment. It is a very big deal. You are now permanently a part of the Peralta family. We have chosen you, and you have chosen us. And so we have years together to grow as master teachers and educators committed to our local community. And I myself would be remiss if I did not thank my staff, who literally does everything for me. Laura Leon Maurice, thank you so much for helping pull all of this together. Shanova Berry, thank you so much for helping pull all this together. Nashawn Dixon, thank you so much. Constance Koo, thank you so much. Our classified professionals, educators as well, help to make everything possible for what we're doing tonight, as well as everything else in Peralta. So thank you. So looking at the chat, all kinds of congratulations going around. And so what I'd like to do now is ask the president of Berkeley City College, Dr. Angélica Garcia, who will introduce the tenured faculty from her college. And she will also allow each of them a minute or so just to say a few words about how they feel in this moment, the process, who they want to thank. Dr. Garcia?
Good evening, colleagues. What a special honor to be able to congratulate our newly tenured faculty members. As President Moore and President Shanoski shared, assuming the ranks of the fully tenured faculty member is not only an honored tradition, but a truly necessary component for our colleges. And so on behalf of the esteemed faculty, classified professionals, administrators, and students of Berkeley City College, I congratulate our 3 newly tenured faculty members. I'm going to begin by introducing Fatima Shah. And once I conclude my remarks, I want to turn the floor over to Fatima. Fatima Shah is one of the community college stories. She has been at Berkeley City College for over 18 years, including her tenure as a student when BCC was known as Vista College. She has served the college as coordinator for EOPS Care CalWorks, as an instructor, and has been integral to the implementation of the BCC learning communities. For the past 4 years, Fatima has served as a counseling faculty member. She was a first-generation college student taking ESL courses as an immigrant and took advantage of being an EOPS student when she began her journey in higher education. Fatima transferred to the University of California, Berkeley, Berkeley, and earned a bachelor's degree in sociology. In 2012, she completed a master's degree in counseling at San Francisco State University. BCC is like a second home for Fatima, and she truly is honored to have the opportunity to continue to serve the Berkeley City College students and our surrounding community. She embodies BCC's mission that BCC does in fact transform lives. We are honored and proud to consider Fatima among the ranks of tenured faculty at Berkeley City College. Please join me in congratulating our newly tenured colleague. And now I'd like to turn it over for Fatima to share a few remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Garcia. I truly owe this honor to many folks that are currently at BCC and many folks who have found different ways and are enjoying retirement at the time. And I am truly blessed to embody BCC mission of transforming life. My life is a living testimony of it, and I couldn't have done it without having the support of the faculty who took me under their wings, and programs like EOPS and the counselors who saw things in me that I didn't see in myself as a first generation immigrant student right out of Berkeley High, but so privileged to have this opportunity to start an education close to home and be in a surrounding community where people look and believe in me, look like me, believe in me, represented me, and just supported me. And I'm so honored to continue to do that. And I believe education is the equalizer, and I'm privileged to have this opportunity to continue to transform my students' life, and I see what myself in them. So I'm just so honored to have my committee member or my tenure committee member, Susan, Gabrielle, Hermia, Gabe, Dr. Stacy Shears, so many folks that made this such a breeze process. Someone mentioned that, yes, it's a long, strenuous 4 years, but for me, it was just a really, I don't want to say easy, but it was a really smooth process for me because I love what I do and I had the leadership, and I'm so privileged to continue to have the opportunity to grow in different areas. So thank you so much.
We are so honored and proud. I hope you take a moment to read through all of the comments in the chat and feel that BCC and Peralta colleges love Fatima. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'd now like to acknowledge and recognize Dr. Michael Orkin in the Department of Mathematics. Dr. Michael Orkin earned a Bachelor of Arts in Mathematics and a PhD in Statistics from the University of California at Berkeley. Dr. Orkin previously taught at Cal State East Bay and has done considerable consulting for both government and private sectors. He has been an invited speaker at numerous conferences and events and was even a speaker at the Google Tech Talk series. He's published numerous research papers in statistics and game theory. He's the author of several books, including What Are the Odds? Chance in Everyday Life, and Can You Win? The Real Odds for Casino Gambling, Sports Betting, and Lotteries. Mike is currently on the Board of Trustees of Lincoln University in Oakland, California, and his career in the Peralta Community College District includes serving as a former dean at Laney College and a vice chancellor for the district. Mike has expressed that he's delighted to be a member of the BCC Mathematics Department and that he loves teaching both face-to-face and online. We are honored and proud to consider Dr. Orkin among the ranks of tenured faculty at Berkeley City College. Please join me in congratulating our newly tenured colleague, Dr. Michael Orkin. And now I'd like to turn the floor over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Garcia. And as those of you who know me throughout my my career at Peralta must have thought for a while that I was on a quest to have every possible job at Peralta. These ranged from dean to vice chancellor to associate vice chancellor. I was even the head of IT for a few weeks. Also the head of student services. And there's still a few I haven't done yet, such as the head of facilities, but I've ended my quest. I am so happy at BCC that I'm not going to try any other jobs. Being a math teacher and teaching statistics at BCC is just delightful. I love the department. I love my colleagues and just the way it's set up, the courses. BCC itself is a great place to work. The administration at BCC is a great group to work with. And I just couldn't be any happier. I personally happen to love online teaching. It takes a lot of work at the beginning, but I'm really into having mixed methods of modes of teaching, including Zoom, which I really like to do, and PowerPoints. And Zoom brings out some students who might not have been participants in face-to-face. And so Zoom serves a really good purpose. Zoom and just teaching online, not everyone uses Zoom. That I think once we go back after this pandemic is over, go back to face-to-face, there'll still be a real a need for having some online classes in which we can use all of this great technology. But anyway, I'd like to thank all the people on the way. Those of you who know me also know that I taught for many years at Cal State East Bay. I had to go through the tenure process there. It's a lot more fun here. And I'd like to thank Gabe Weiner and Lisa Cook and Jennifer, who I could always talk to any time of day or night about different questions I had about the process, and Siri, who is doing a great job as the Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs, one of my former positions. And I'd like to give a real shout out to Siri and everybody else who's here, who I know, and those of you who I don't know that well. Rochelle, I know from many committees in the past, in which we would be co-members of various groups. So anyway, thanks to everybody. This was great for me. I really enjoy every bit of it, and I'm really happy to be at BCC.
Well, we certainly are glad that you finally found a home, Mike, and that you took the windy curve to land precisely where you needed to be. Thank you and congratulations. And to round off the Berkeley City College tenured faculty, I'd like to celebrate and honor Alejandra Oseguera, EOPS counselor. Alejandra Oseguera was born and raised in Salinas, California, to Mexican migrant farm working parents. She is a first-generation Chicana college student and the first in her family to earn a postgraduate degree. Despite being a teen mother, young Alejandra was able to pursue her educational and career goals thanks to the mentors and support services she encountered along her path. Alejandra has shared that she feels professionally fulfilled in her position as an EOPS care counselor at Berkeley City College because she's able to mentor, support, and guide students like her. Alejandra has a Master of Arts and Pupil Personnel Services credential in counseling from San Jose State University. She also has an art teaching credential from the National Hispanic University and a Bachelor of Arts in Spanish and Visual Arts from Cal State University, Monterey Bay. We are honored and proud to count Alejandra among the ranks of tenured faculty at Berkeley City College. Please join me in congratulating our newly tenured colleague, Alejandra Oseguera. Alejandra, turning it over to you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Angélica. It's Garcia. So this was very nice. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm just so excited to be here today. When I first was offered this position and I heard about the tenure review process, I was a bit nervous because I would hear all these different stories. And I am so grateful for the tenure review committee team that I have. Because they were so supportive and helpful from day one, and anything that I had a question about, or even anything I had to consult, they were always there to meet with me, to listen, to support me. And I am just so grateful for that, for that group of people. And I can't believe that I'm here now. The 4 years went by so quickly, and it did not feel difficult at all. And I think it's because I enjoy this so much. And I really want to be the mentor and counselor that I had through my journey. And I want to be able to support students and change their lives. And I just want to say thank you to Gabe, Gabriel, Susan, Marisela, Dean Johnson. Thank you so much for your support. I'm so happy to be part of the BCC community and part of Peralta at large. I worked at Merit for some time as well. So I just love, I love Peralta. And again, I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alejandra. As I wrap up the comments for Berkeley City College, again, just my sincerest gratitude and profound just respect for the amount of work to perfect your craft, to contribute to your departments, to support students, and to make Berkeley City College that much stronger to support students. So thanks to each and every one of you. And in closing, I want to also acknowledge the work and support that our faculty coordinator, Gabe Weiner, offered throughout the process. Supporting the tenure review committee in general is a large task. To do that amidst a pandemic in a virtual environment is yet another level of why we have amazing colleagues. So to Gabe, I want to thank you for your leadership and support throughout this process. Siri, thank you so much, Dr. Brown, and I'll turn it back over to you.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Garcia, and congratulations to Alejandra, Fatima, and Michael. Next, please allow me to introduce you to, or reintroduce you to, the president of the College of Alameda, Dr. Nathaniel Jones III. And he will also say some words and introduce us to his newly tenured faculty.
Thank you very much, Dr. Brown. It's my pleasure to be here and to celebrate with all of our newly tenured faculty. Earning tenure is a momentous occasion in one's academic professional career, a career that is noble and transformative. If you had any doubt about that, I was reading very earlier today an article that captured my attention based on my own area of scholarship. It captures my attention because, let me see if I can get the title of it exactly correct. It says, "Which Americans live longest? Education matter more than race." The article went on to describe the fact that there is a correlation between education attainment and improved life expectancy. We talk about the fact that education improves the quality of one's life, but here's research that demonstrates not only does it affect the quality of one's life, but it also affects the quantity of one's life. So this just further goes to say that the work that we engage in as educators are of great importance. And so I like to congratulate all of you for your meaningful and wonderful contribution in terms of educating our students and helping them to have a full and long life. I would like to introduce, first of all, Richard Kaeser. Richard grew up in the Bay Area in Hercules, California. Following high school, Richard attended a local community college at DVC, where he discovered a love for math. His time at DVC was transformative. Richard is a committed educator and advocate for the California Community College system that launched him on his career path that led him to this day of celebration. So Richard, would you please share a few thoughts and comments for the group?
Sure. Thank you, Dr. Jones. Yeah, this process was very, I don't know, I was gonna say fun. It was fun. I had a great time with my committee. I learned a lot, and I think I am now, in terms of a math teacher, more grown, I guess. I've learned some things from colleagues like Andrew. I like to take credit for some of his ideas, so it's really good. Yeah, I don't really have too much else to say. Looking at everyone staring at me is embarrassing. So thank you all very much. I do want to say one of my favorite and most memorable classes was called the Games of Chance at Hayward. I will always call it Hayward State. And we used a book by an obviously famous author named Michael Orkin. So it was really cool. Games of Chance, I think it was called, something like that. So thank you all. I look forward to continuing being part of this Peralta family. I love it here. Love you all.
All right. Thank you, Richard. Please join with me in congratulating Richard on his accomplishment. Thank you very much. Well done, sir. Next, I'd like to recognize and salute Andrew Park. Andrew earned his Master's of Arts degree in physics during his graduate program at UC Berkeley. His research proposal was entitled Towards Atomic Magnetometry in Cryogenic Buffer Gas, received an honorable mention from the National Science Foundation Graduate Research Fellowship Program. He is honored to have taught physics at College of Alameda since 2014, helping hundreds of students on their way towards engineering, science, and allied health careers. During his time, he helped develop open educational resources, expanding the availability of $0 educational resources to students. Andrew currently contributes to college governance as a member of the Academic Senate and as a faculty union representative. So join with me in congratulating Andrew on his achievement this evening as well.
Thank you, Dr. Jones. And I'd like to thank all the family and friends who are joining us virtually, and all the mentors along the way who have taught me so much, and all the colleagues and College Alameda. Hi, Richard. I really appreciate our discussions, and I'm glad that the borrowing is mutual. And I really want to thank my students, past and present. They are really the reason that I am here in many sense of that description. And I look forward to serving the community for many years to come, fulfilling the mission of community colleges as laid out in the California's Master Plan for Higher Education. I really do believe that that we serve a really vital function to the Californians who fund us to be here. And I look forward to doing that for many years to come. Thank you.
Congratulations again, Andrew. Well done, sir. Last but certainly not least, I would like to acknowledge, recognize, and salute John Taylor. John has had over 30 years of transportation industry repair service and diagnostic experience, as well as more than a decade of experience in fleet and retail automotive trucking service. John has taught heavy-duty diesel and automated program as an instructor for the California Community College for more than 10 years. John earned an associate's degree from Skyline College in 1989. John also serves as heavy diesel program department chair at our college. He has many licenses and certification that reflect the deep knowledge and expertise that he brings to our students each and every day. John also makes time to volunteer as a business operation director for Experience Unlimited, as well as volunteering as a youth sports coach and a middle school tutor. So John is obviously a deeply committed educator. So John, congratulations on your accomplishment, and we recognize you this evening. Please, would you share a few words with us?
John, did you want to undo your mute? We can't hear you, unfortunately.
John, can you unmute yourself, please?
Hit the little microphone. There you go. I think. Unfortunately, we can't hear you. Maybe the volume's down.
Let's give him a second and see if he can speak.
I think he's got to click the connect audio button.
Oh, okay. Help him out, Rich.
Usually it's like where your mute button is, it'll say connect audio. It's on my lower left.
Are you seeing anything that says connect audio, John? If you want, you can also put it in the chat.
You can put your comments in the chat if you'd like to do that.
We see your dog. Your dog is really happy. Tenure, he's giving you a little affection. Okay, people are giving tips in the chat. Okay. Okay, John, what do you think? Everyone's saying congratulations to you in the chat.
Well, once again, I would say
Thanks to everyone for this honor. I appreciate this. Thank you, thank you. We congratulate you. And sorry that, of course, technology always gets in the way.
Yes. So I want to conclude by thanking our tenure review committee for your hard work and everyone else that made this celebratory moment possible. I thank you, Dr. Brown, for the opportunity to recognize and to celebrate this accomplishment by our faculty. As you know, they are the quintessential asset that we have as a higher education institution, and that is our faculty, because they are on the front line serving our students in the most amazing ways. And we thank them for their hard work, their dedication, their creativity that they bring to their work each and every day. So thank you very much. And I wish you all a good evening.
Thank you, Dr. Jones. We really appreciate. And thank you to everyone. If you can undo your microphone, everyone who has the ability to, we're going to say congratulations 3 times all together. Let's see if teachers can follow instructions. Educators. Here we go on the count of 3. Congratulations.
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 Congratulations, everybody.
Congratulations.
We're happy to have you. Thank you for logging on to one more Zoom to celebrate our newly tenured faculty, and congratulations for all your hard work. And we look forward to many, many years and decades of your continued commitment to our students. Thank you, Alejandra, Fatima, Mike, Andrew, Richard, and John. And to all of you all 50 people who logged on to celebrate and honor this accomplishment. Have a wonderful evening. Have a safe drive back home. Oh, you're already there. Hey. All right, have a good evening to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you all.